Hey guys, so another book has been finished, and this week we are going to be talking about FanGirl by YAL. FanGirl is about a college freshman named Kath, and it's about her transition into the college life. And the cool thing about Kath is that she writes fan fiction. So it's kind of like her being the same as a really big YouTuber because she's really popular on the fanfiction site that she does based on the fanfiction that she writes. And she's writing it for a series that is the same basically from what I read as Harry Potter, but they still, like, YAL still mentions Harry Potter in it, so I guess there's meant to be two separate ones. As far as I know, this doesn't really exist, but you know, I could be wrong. So Kath does that. She didn't really want to let it go. She has some anxiety problems, and that kind of that impacts her ability to properly transition into college life. But the thing is that there are people who, when they enter in college life, they have really bad anxiety, and therefore change is a little bit more difficult for them. And Kath, it's really difficult. But the entire novel is basically about Kath learning how to grow up, because everything that she's running into is forcing her to do so. But I thought it was really cool because I really identified with Kath very well in the whole, you know, writing. It's really all I want to do. I don't go to parties. I'm not one to, you know, be like, hey, you know, let's go get tipsy. Yeah, no, that just doesn't appeal to me. Being alone by myself is quite alright. She has a roommate who is an upperclassman, and her roommate kind of pulls her out into the world a little bit and gets her to, you know, do stuff. Nothing that's too far out of her comfort zone, but it does that. And then, you know, you have your wonderful little male character, Levi, which I loved Levi from beginning to end. He's just fantastic. He's a genuine, awesome character, and I fell in love with him from the beginning. He was just my favorite. And Nick was pretty cool, but Nick he's a bit of a jerk. Both are great. They, like, all the characters really help Kath grow. And Kath has a twin sister who doesn't really want to be her twin sister, which is sad. It's kind of sad when you go away to college with someone that, like, you're really close to, whether it's a best friend or a family member, and they kind of don't really want anything to do with you. The whole novel is written in third person, which is interesting. It's been a while since I've read something that was written in third person that sounded like it was coming from the main character. Like, literally every single word that's on the page, it sounds like Kath is the one who's telling the story, but it's written in third person, so you don't know if it actually is or not. But the language that's used is very much that of a writer, and Kath is a writer, so that's where the implication that it could be Kath, that's where that comes from my perspective. I really enjoyed it. It's another thing that was really kind of cool about this book is that when I finished it, I would definitely say that if there was a movie being made about this particular novel, I actually might consider, you know, trying to audition for it, just because I really identified with Kath and I think I could portray her well. But at the same time, it's daunting thinking about that. But that'll be for another video. I intend to do stuff like that for another video. So yeah, that's really all for that. It's a good book. I recommend you reading it. It depicts the whole transition into college life really well, and it also does a really good job of showing the pressures that being involved on the internet and being, like, internet famous, it shows kind of how that impacts people as well, and I think it does a good job of it. So yeah, recommend if you are into that kind of stuff. It's realistic fiction, so it's going to be kind of real about life. And yeah, that's all. So I'll see you next video. Bye! Yeah, I intend to do a video about, you know, fictional characters that I would like to portray if I have the opportunity to, but alas, I don't really audition for things, and I haven't really been in a production since, like, middle school, and it was, like, you know, church production and whatnot, so it's been a while since I've done that, so I don't know if I'd really actually be any good at it. But yeah, So that is all, and I'll just, see you later.